Okay, you guys, so me again. So I thought I'd do another video as I was editing the previous one about this Antelope A4-1B. I think that's a pretty good overview of sort of the general sonics of the thing and the fidelity possible and sort of all that when going for, I guess we'll call them conservative sounds, but like in sort of like normal operating mode. But I know for me, like when I'm wondering about a thing, especially a new piece of gear like this, it's sometimes it's the extremes that are sometimes a nice way to just hear what a thing does and how it acts. So I thought I would do another little blast here of some of these same sounds, but just a bit more mangled, like really push the compressor a little bit more so we can get a feeling for it. I mean, going into this, let's just, I can say for sure that it's not, and this is true of a CL1B as well, like they're really not, there's gritty compressors, there's compressors that are real like, really like vibe pieces, you know? And a CL1B, I wouldn't say that this circuit is really that in the original or this Antelope version. It is a bit more of a sort of utilitarian. Like they're known to be clean and smooth, and like they're very useful for like getting the job done fairly transparently. And I think that this emulation is true to the spirit of that. So as we get into some more extreme settings, I don't expect, we'll see, maybe I'm wrong. I don't expect us to get into grit or really find like vibe per se, but at least we can hear the way that it breathes and it pumps and sort of all that kind of stuff. So I'm always talking too much. So let's get into this a little. What I've got are a few sounds here. Speakers are muted, headphones are on. So here's some drums, and let's just look at a few different settings. So muted is no light. That's how we can operate. So even a couple dB of compression. Oh, there's a funny edit in there. Even with a couple dB of compression, you definitely hear it. But let's really get into it. Let's see. This is still a real fast release. Sounds good though, right? It's such a smooth release that you can get into, you can really sort of bring the room out of it and really get it breathing and pumping, and it does so in a sort of nice way. I'm gonna I'll slow down the release a bit and maybe attack I'll speed up the attack and then slow down the release a bit on this one. So that's a faster attack. Slower release. It's real pillowy. I mean, it's just a good sounding compressor. It's a really great sounding compressor. Here's some more. Here's some sort of electronic drums we can look at. Okay, so flat. Okay, let's get in there. Fast release. Slow release. Nice quick release. If we go back into a limiting mode, that's a good sound. We're getting into like Portishead territory there. Let's see what else. We got an acoustic guitar here. Some kind of long strums. Let's see. Okay, it's a flat. Lovely sound. It's got a medium attack and release. Let's speed up the release. And again, flat. It's just such a smooth. It's a smooth operator, this thing, you guys. Here's an electric guitar. Here's a sax. Let's see if we really get in there. I'm bringing the room right up. It's lovely. Maybe I got one more little piece of drum here. Okay. And then if we really get in there, higher ratio, really dig down into it. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, I hear that, and I'll make the bold claim that I'm not sure this isn't a little more aggressive. I don't have a. I wish I had a Dutch one here, but I don't. But that feels more aggressive than. Like, that's really something. I don't suspect the plugin will do that. Let's try it with the emulation. So actually, let me just match it up. So that's it's around what 8 to 1, fast release, pretty fast attack. So yeah, I mean this emulation sucks, you guys. Let's be honest. But I mean that's god awful. Got a horrible thwack on the transients. The release is all fluttery. It just sucks. But our Antelope fella here. Okay, I feel like that's a good note to leave on. This thing sounds really good. That's really all I got to say at the moment.